think this is really a massive unlock. These fintechs are bringing kind of the buy now, pay later model to small businesses. You are seeing a huge shift across all areas of B2B distribution to embrace kind of this net terms financing model. Bloomberg came out with a story saying that Delivery Hero is getting into the banking industry. What are they doing? Food delivery platforms are looking for how they can shore up their profits, looking at advertising, which we've talked about Instacart making a big push into, and now looking at financing. So Delivery Hero has rolled out buy now, pay later for consumers, which, I don't know, seems a little like average order size for a meal. You're gonna split that thing up into installments. I don't know. That doesn't seem to really hit for me. What is interesting is the thing that they are looking to roll out later in this year in certain markets is to provide financing to the restaurants. And this is actually a huge trend. We've talked about basically the opportunity for B2B financing, B2B fintechs that are providing, net terms financing capability, that are bringing credit solutions to businesses, kind of bringing that consumer experience of buy now, pay later, but to businesses. And I think this is really a massive unlock that we are still in the early phases of seeing the true impact of it. If you think about how a lot of these businesses have managed their cash flows in the past, this is really a big threat to banks. Banks that would be providing a line of credit, banks that might be providing like AR financing, factoring is another word for that, right? A lot of small businesses have been using existing credit vehicles to bridge their cash flow for the existing operations of their business. But now these fintechs are bringing kind of the buy now, pay later model to small businesses. And this is going to be a real game changer. What this is going to do for Delivery Hero is just add another level of stickiness to the Delivery Hero's relationship with that restaurant, right? Particularly in terms of saying, well, if you are doing the majority of your business with us, not one of our competitors, we will give you better terms on the net terms financing, for example, right? It's a key value-added service. You look at a lot of these marketplaces, what are like the two key things that marketplaces, whether B2C or B2B, solve for? Once you have the producer and the consumer, the two basically key value-added services are fulfillment. So for Delivery Hero, that's delivery of the food. And then what's the other key value-added service? Financing, which could be net terms financing, could be insurance, payments. Shipping and fulfillment and financing are the two key value-added services that every marketplace looks to wrap around their core transactions sooner rather than later. The battle now is less on onboarding new restaurants and more on retaining existing restaurants and getting preferential treatment from the top restaurants and having them give you either, better participation, ideally exclusivity, but, all the top food delivery players now have coverage with, the majority of the restaurants. Now it's just a question of saying, well, who has the better working relationship with the right restaurants? And so financing is a great mechanism to really go end to end on that transaction and to really tighten that relationship with your platform as opposed to your competitors. You're seeing now Delivery Hero look at this with their restaurants, but we're seeing this more broadly across all of the top B2B marketplaces, which we cover quite extensively on the show and in Applicode's business. You are seeing a huge shift across all areas of B2B distribution to embrace kind of this net terms financing model. Kind of like a credit card getting net 30, net 60 payment terms, but it's cheaper. It's done seamlessly, instantaneously, and it's stealing that business away from a lot of what traditional banks would be providing to these small businesses. So it's growing like a weed. Delivery Hero, I think the latest example, which I think they're going to see a tremendous amount of engagement on something like this. Hi, I'm Alex. Thanks for watching the show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, but even better, make sure to follow us on Odyssey,
follow us on Rumble, and text us 203-646-5159. Text the word Monopoly. You'll be subscribed. You'll get updates about when we're going live, our latest videos, and we'll send you even a little goodie bag. And in the event that we all get banned from big tech, we'll still be connected.